You're using AI every day without even realizing it. Artificial intelligence is everywhere, in your phone, in your television, in your car. It's in the apps you use every day. Even if you don't realize it, AI has become part of our everyday lives. You watch it, and then you get lost in an endless scroll feed of similar videos. You didn't even realize it was happening, but you're being subtly manipulated by one of the most powerful forces in the world, artificial intelligence. But what exactly is AI and how is it affecting us? We use them to set reminders, control our smart home devices, and even make phone calls. But what makes these assistants so smart? Well, it's all thanks to artificial intelligence. These assistants use natural language processing, a type of AI, to understand and respond to our requests. Self-driving cars are no longer a thing of the future. They're being tested on public roads and are expected to hit the market in the near future. AI is also being used to optimize traffic flow, making transportation more efficient and less congested. But the use of AI in transportation also raises concerns about safety and the potential for job displacement. They also use machine learning to improve their responses over time. But as these assistants become more advanced, they also become more intrusive, from the way we consume content to the way we receive medical treatment. AI is transforming our world in ways big and small. But as AI becomes more integrated into our lives, we need to be aware of the potential risks and challenges. What do you think? If AI is already everywhere, who's really in control? They have access to our personal data and can even listen to our conversations. This raises concerns about privacy and the potential for misuse. When you log onto a social media platform, you're greeted with a homepage filled with posts from people you know. From diagnosing diseases to developing new drugs, AI is helping doctors and researchers make breakthroughs that were never before possible. For example, AI-powered tutors can provide students with customized learning plans and real-time feedback. They can also help teachers automate routine tasks such as grading homework, freeing up time for more personalized instruction. But the use of AI in education also raises concerns about the role of teachers and the potential for bias in AI systems. For example, AI algorithms can analyze a patient's medical history and symptoms to help doctors make faster and more accurate diagnoses. They can also analyze large data sets of patient information to identify patterns and insights that can lead to the development of new treatments and cures. However, the use of AI in healthcare also raises ethical concerns. For example, who is responsible if an AI system makes a mistake? And how do we ensure that AI systems are used fairly and do not perpetuate existing biases? But what determines which posts you see first? It's not just the timeliness of the post, but also the amount of engagement it's received and how relevant it is to your interests. That's where artificial intelligence comes in. AI algorithms are constantly analyzing your online behavior, tracking which posts you engage with the most, and using that data to determine which posts are most likely to hold your attention. This means that you're more likely to see posts that you're already interested in, which keeps you engaged and encourages you to spend more time on the platform. But this also means that you might be missing out on seeing other types of content that you might also enjoy by only showing you what you already agree with. These algorithms are creating a filter bubble that limits your exposure to diverse perspectives and could even contribute to the spread of misinformation. And when you wake up in the morning, you check your phone and you see that TikTok video that was recommended to you. Every time you log onto a website, dozens of companies are fighting for your attention, trying to get you to buy their product. They do this through targeted advertising, which is made possible by AI. AI algorithms collect data on your online behavior, including the websites you visit, the products you search for, and the videos you watch. This data is then used to create a profile of your interests and needs, which is used to serve you relevant ads. But this also raises concerns about privacy and data security. These algorithms are constantly collecting data on your online behavior, which raises concerns about privacy and data security. Who's to say that this data won't be used for nefarious purposes? For example, let's take a look at what's going on behind the scenes when you use social media. Next, we need to talk about personalized ads. Moving on, let's talk about smart assistants. Whether it's Siri, Alexa, or Google Assistant, these virtual helpers have become a part of our daily lives. Let's now shift our focus to healthcare. AI is revolutionizing the way we receive medical treatment. Another sector where AI is making waves is education. From personalized learning to automated grading, AI is transforming the way students learn and teachers teach. Finally, let's talk about transportation. As we've seen, AI is already a part of our daily lives.